Hi, you just caught me having a relaxing game of snooker. I'm Stuart Lee, that's Richard Herring, and welcome back to Canada.
Land of muffins!
For more coverage of the Just for Laughs Comedy Festival in Montreal. Now, we've blagged this top apartment...
And some free muffins.
That's right, in exchange for hosting the coverage.
Yeah.
But we can't just stay in here all the time, right?
Oh, it's good.
You should go out and see the tourist things, you know, in a foreign country.
No.
Plus, we've got to go and do some live shows, right, which is a bit of a problem for us, because here in Canada, people don't necessarily laugh at the same things as they might do in Britain.
You're right, Stu, they don't. They laugh at different things, in fact, because imagine in Britain someone was drinking a drink that was full of little red things. That would be hilarious, wouldn't it? But in Canada, look, it's normal. All the drinks are like that. A Canadian man drinking that, there wouldn't even be a smile playing on his lips. He'd be going, that is normal and not funny.
And for us, that presents a bit of a problem, doesn't it?
It does, Stu, yeah, but that's why I've been down to the Just for Laughs offices to steal all these videos of old, rubbish Montreal festivals.
That's right. Now, if you were watching in the first edition of this series, you'll have seen us looking at how comedians thought it was funny that the French language and the English language were different. But French words and English words aren't the only things that are different.
No, they aren't, Stu, are they?
Men and women are different as well.
Are they?
Yeah, even in Canada, men and women are different, perhaps more so than in many of the Mediterranean countries.
How do you mean different?
Well, that affords humour, Rich, the differences, and we're going to be looking at that today. First up is Tim Allen, who you'll be familiar with from his best work, Home Improvement.
Oh, no, Stu, the best thing he did was the Santa Claus. Remember the film? When he went down the chimney and he was fat and he had a beard, it was good.
And after him, bandy-legged weirdo Jeff Foxworthy, a man whose moustache is so enormous, he looks not so much like a bandy-legged weirdo sporting a moustache, as a kind of free-floating moustache which has grown its own supporting bandy-legged weirdo.
Stu, let's have a look at them.
Men are pigs. Right, women? Yeah. Just too bad we own everything. I'm kidding. You women own, you know, those potpourri outlets, the yarn boutiques, that sort of stuff. I'm kidding. Men are pigs. My mom raised 7 boys, called us pigs. You little pigs. You little red baboon-butted monkey little pigs. That's what you are. All you do is poop and eat. That's all you do around here. Don't speak to me. You grunt like little pigs you are. That's how she figured all men should talk. It's very simple. It's effective. You're confused. You understand? Oh, yeah. Corporate level would be perfect. Robert Stempel, new president of General Motors, the new product line. Oh. All the executives. Oh, yeah.
We'll be ready to walk out the door. My wife would say something like, honey, which earrings do you like better, the white ones or the black ones? Oh, hell, I got a 50-50 shot at this. I'll say the white ones. The white ones now got to change this blouse. No! Never leaving this house. She worries about stuff. She has things in that bathroom, the vault, I call it, because the door's always shut and whatever goes on in there costs a shitload of money. I snuck in one. She has things on one shelf for dry skin, oily skin, chapped skin, combination skin. Have you ever known a man with combination skin? I mean, let's say somewhere out on the construction site. Hey, Donnie! Drop the hammer! Come in a trailer! Now, Donnie, I'm not trying to hurt your feelings, but you have dry cheekbones and a greasy forehead. Combination skin, Don.
I was reading this survey where it said 82% of the men that fill this thing out, men fill out polls. It's pretty important. Women have quizzes. Isn't that precious? And in this poll, 82% of the men said that they felt like they had to ask their women if they were satisfied after sex. 82%. Guys, all you have to do, if all you see is the whites of our eyes, don't ask questions. And really, it's like, because women don't even have to ask men. We just walk across the floor and generally figure it out, don't we? They do. They think they have to ask, but if you notice, guys will ask us when they know damn well we're satisfied. Like after we've done a 30-minute impression of a Ukrainian gymnast on the Sealy Posturepedic. And they go, are you satisfied? It's like, no, baby, I always tear solid oak headboards out of the wall during sex.
You know why I got no patience? Because I'm like every guy in this room. Women want to know why we have no patience. I'll tell you why, girls, because we don't live as long as you do, all right? That's why we got no patience. You want to dilly-dally around in the bathroom playing with your hair, trying 80 different costumes before you leave the house? You want to write a $3 check in the supermarket, oblivious to the fact that other people behind you might have a life? I'm a guy. I want to go. I'm going to be dead soon. My wife always said, well, you like this fuchsia dress? Or should I take the teal dress with the aqua hat and the periwinkle shoes or the persimmon stockings? What are you, half human, half crayon? What are you talking about? I am a guy. I am a straight white guy. I know 5 colors, red, blue, green, orange, and yellow. That's it. A man wants to make a new color, we add an ish or an eeny to an existing color. It's a greeny, bluish.
See, one of the problems is, ladies, you give men way too much credit intellectually. You do. Women always ask, what are you thinking? Just tell me what you're thinking. We ain't thinking nothing. This is the soundtrack in a guy's head. I read an article that damn near got me killed, man. Said women want honesty in a relationship. Oh, no. Don't go there, man. See that scar above my eye? Honesty got me that. We're ready to go out one night, and she's like, Adam, do you think these pants make me look fat? I'm like, well, baby, I don't think the pants got anything to do with it.
It is the 90s, and women have struggled for equality, am I right? Yeah. Still struggling, am I right? Yeah. Man, you're useless. Put a couple of guys in that equality thing, you'd have had it done by now, for God's sake. Oh, come on, we give you one little job to do, and you can't even do that. All right, look, ladies, look. I was really drunk when I thought that up, so I'm not responsible.
So last week I said, you want to go back to my place? She goes, you're not going to kill me, are you? What kind of a question is that? Like, if I am, I'm going to be honest about it? I go, yeah, I don't know. I may kill you, I may not. I'm not sure. I'm kind of tired. I think I'll just wound you.
Fred Stoller there, talking about killing women. It's a funny idea, admittedly, but please don't take it too far. After all, Ted Bundy thought it was funny to kill women, but being condemned to death in the electric chair soon wiped the smile off his face. You can call me old-fashioned, Steve, but I still think in comedy it doesn't hurt to take people's feelings into consideration.
That's right, yeah. And Adam Ferrara was in there as well, a young lad who, like a lot of American stand-up comedians, doesn't look so much like a stand-up comedian as like an actor auditioning for the role of a stand-up comedian in a low-budget TV movie.
He did look like that.
He did look like that. Hey, he did. I like that. Also, it was Bobby Slayton was in there as well, the pit bull of comedy. Says in his press release that his motto is kill or be killed.
Kill or be killed? What? What kind of festival is this, Stu? Call me square, but I don't think murder is a laughing matter, even if the atrocity is being carried out by someone who's appeared on the Arsenio Hall show.
Arsenio Hall, Stu. But you don't understand, right? Bobby Slayton is a comedian of hate. He's not like you, a comedian of muffins. It's a very different thing. But you should be scared, because we've got to interview Bobby Slayton in the last edition of the series.
What, Bobby Kill or Be Killed Slayton?
Yeah, we're interviewing him, yeah.
God, he's angry,
Relax, it'll be fine.
He's furious, he's mad.
Hello, welcome to Men and Women 101. Differences between men and women. Bonjour, monsieur, bonjour, monsieur. Bonjour, monsieur. As you can see, some of you may have noticed behind me, look at all the things to do with men, and the women's side is so patronising. Look, the waist, small like Scotland, the narrowest part, Edinburgh, Glasgow, up here the Trossachs. Surely you're thinking, that's obvious, that's daft, and you're right. And I'd like to concentrate more on the actuality of it all. So I brought on a couple of exhibits, if you'd like to come on over here, Exhibit A and Exhibit B. Now, one of these is a man man, and one of these is a woman, I can assure you. At first, the differences are enormous. A man, a huge, big, sort of grumpy, big, enormous, big, huge, badly made sandwich, bits of lettuce hanging out the side, and far too much ham, and crappy Lolo Rosso, and big, lumpy bits of crusty bread and gnarly, badly made stuff. And the woman, where, of course, she looks more like the perfectly made, beautiful, soft sandwich with the crust cut off, a cucumber Wimbledon type sandwich. Up here, the most tempting, tiny bit of skin you've ever seen, just under there. The ruby lips, rosy and puffed up, and like the red billiard ball that Steve Davis is so fond of. The male's lips over here, as we see. Oh, it's raw like steak inside, but on the outside, slightly more cooked. And the hip area itself, it looks small, it's compact, but inside there, the organs internal are all willing to move around and vacate for the baby. Whereas the male, it's coming out, it's protruding, it's out, it's forward, it's strutting, adjusting itself, and it is, in fact, a crass, big, pumping piston of an area. Away in here, I don't know if you can see in there, but I don't know if we actually need to see it, but it might be better. It might be better if we don't.
We get letters from all over the place, including right here in Montreal. So, we thought we'd do something a little sneaky. We arranged a little surprise on someone who is sitting right here in the audience tonight. Is there a Miranda O'Connell? Hey. No. Miranda, come on. Can we get you to come up here on stage, Miranda? Okay. It's nice to meet you, Miranda.
Nice to meet you, too. Oh, sorry. I'm really, really nervous.
It's okay. No more nervous than I am, believe you me. Now, Miranda, as you can see, this letter, your letter, has never been opened before. But, tonight, I'm going to read this letter for the first time for you, for the audience, and the millions of television viewers watching at home. Is that okay with you?
I don't think you should.
No. Don't be coy. Okay, here goes. Dear David, I want you to know that Friends is my favorite show, and that you are my most favorite thing about it. Thank you. Sometimes my friends and I laugh so hard, we almost wet our pants. I heard that you are not married. True. Is there a special woman in your life? Oh, God, I hope it's okay that I ask you that. It's okay. I hope you don't think this is weird, but sometimes when I'm standing nude in front of the mirror... Wait a second. A bright white light emanates from my face and my breasts. Are you okay? Are you all right? I'm sorry. Is that... Oh, my God. Are you... I'm sorry. Are you okay? Oh, my God. Miranda? Damn it, this is new.
What's the matter with you?
I have ennui, Stu.
Ennui?
Yes, ennui. It's like boredom, but you only get it in French-speaking countries. I hate Montreal, Stu. I hate Canada, and I hate their stupid red drinks. I thought Canadian muffins could make me happy, but they've only compounded my misery. I was an idiot to think that Canadian muffins could make me happy.
Have you tried toasting them?
Oh, no.
See you after the break.
And the boy says, if 6 shots of whiskey got a good hand...
Welcome back to Montreal. 5 years ago, Dennis Leary's fearsome, invective, and razor-sharp persona made him on the cutting edge of American stand-up, dissing everything from old rock stars to young rock stars.
5 years later, and Dennis Leary's fearsome, invective, and razor-edge persona made him the cutting-edge world consumer goods salesman, selling everything from beer to computer software for enormous fees.
Makes you think, don't it?
British stand-up David Baddiel once did a voiceover for an advertisement bitter, and although he's not been asked to do an advert again, but everyone said the voiceover was really good and he should have been allowed if he'd asked.
But think about this, maybe the Three Lions single, maybe that's a kind of advertisement for the concept of being English and Englishness. Made everyone south of Edinburgh very happy for about 3 weeks until they realized it was just a slowed-down version of the Womble single.
Now, despite being on different sides of the advertising barrier, David and Dennis are great friends. And when Dennis Leary was asked to name his top 5 all-time Jews, David Baddiel was straight in there at number 3 after Lou Grade and Maureen Lipman.
Let's see what happened when the two unlikely friends went out for a night on the town in Montreal.
I wonder what they'll find to do.
Yeah, what if the muffin shop's closed? Chocolate cigarette.
Cheers, thanks.
They're much better for you than those.
Right.
Very delicious. Actually, they're not really unpleasant tasting.
Let me ask you a question. What the fuck is going on with coffee nowadays, huh? Have you tried to get a regular fucking cup of coffee? Have you tried that recently? It is impossible to do, ladies and gentlemen. Frappuccino, cappuccino, Al Pacino, you want that, you got it, okay? You want a tepid cup of gray fucking old-fashioned coffee? Doesn't exist anymore. These fucking little faggy little coffee shops they have. You been in there? With the guys with their little computers and people writing poetry and shit? What the fuck is that about? What the fuck? I went to Dunkin' Donuts. Have you been in there recently? When I was a kid, Dunkin' Donuts had 2 things: coffee and fucking donuts. That's it, okay? You take the donut, you dunk it in the coffee. That's the fucking title of the place. They had nothing else. They had no salt, no pepper, no fucking ice, just coffee and fucking donuts. Now they got soups and fucking croissant and every other goddamn thing. They're like a goddamn sandwich shop. They put the donuts out there as a display of the old days. Here's the relics we used to serve. And there's no smoking in America in Dunkin' Donuts. I'm pretty goddamn sure that coffee was invented by guys that were sitting in a room smoking and wanted to stay up late and smoke more.
What the shit? We're going to open the champagne. I'm dying for a piss, by the way. I have been, and people don't know this in Britain, in a jacuzzi with all 5 Spice Girls, okay?
Really?
4 seasons in LA, yeah. I have.
Wow.
So that's, yeah, I don't talk about it much.
It's not inconceivable that you could get their numbers and we could actually...
Oh, I get their numbers, yeah. I see them every so often.
Do you really? So like if I come over like in November, we could actually go out and
we could go out with the Spice Girls. That'd be no problem. Basically, what I think's going on with the Spice Girls is that if you look at them, they're not that attractive. They're about as attractive as a woman you see working in the supermarket, in Tesco's or whatever, and you think, oh, she's very attractive for somebody who works in Tesco's, right? And men love that because they look at her and think, I could have her.
Right, exactly.
She's not out of my league, right? And scientifically, this is known as the Tiffany out of EastEnders syndrome.
Like the one you were talking about with the red hair. What's her name?
Jerry.
The older one. Yeah, I mean, she's really got that. I'm working at the bar.
Exactly.
When we close and I serve last call, I might actually, blow you.
Yeah, exactly.
Or take you back to my house,
No, that's exactly what she has. And I would shank her.
It'd be a tie for me between, what's her name, Jerry? Jerry and Mel B.
No, Mel B is genuinely beautiful, I think. She is really genuinely beautiful. And the others are all fabulous.
Well, I got a great strip club story. I don't know if I ever told you the story about the girl with the who dances to the asshole song.
No.
Oh, it's a fucking great story. I was in Toronto, and Toronto has a famous club called the Brass Rail, which is a terrific strip club. So we go in, we sit down, we get a nice table. And we're not there literally, maybe 30 seconds we've sat down, and this naked girl in like 17-inch heels, gorgeous, blonde, sits down next to me and says, Mr. Leary, I can't believe you're here. I'm the asshole dancer. I danced the asshole song, and I just came off stage. And the guy who runs the place, who I knew, comes over and goes, no, it's true. She danced the asshole song. It's an incredible dance. You got to see it. And I was like, well, can you put it back up? He's like, yeah, we'll put it back up after this girl. So after this girl, the asshole song comes out. Ding, 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 ding. She goes up, and she does this incredible dance to the asshole song, which mostly involved the movement of her butt cheeks.
Her palm.
It's unbelievable. Yeah. Halfway through the asshole song, another extremely attractive but a little bit more heavy-set girl comes over and says, can I talk to you? And I go, well, I'm kind of busy right now. And she goes, I'm the original asshole dancer, I swear to God. She goes, this is my dance. She stole this dance from me. And I'm going, what? And this the DJ comes over and goes, "It's true, man." She was doing the asshole thing, man, for like a year before this girl came in here and did it. And I was like, "Well, what do you want me to do?" She goes, "Let me go up after her and do my asshole dance, right?" There's this ding, 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 and she gets down on all fours and starts dancing with her ass. Except she didn't do it anywhere near as well as the other girl. She had invented the asshole dance, right? But she couldn't move her butt cheeks and all the stuff the same way the other girl did. So the other girl had just taken it and improved it.
You know, folks, usually at this point in the song, I would do a speech about politically incorrect people and social issues and things that I really care about. But now, I'm rich. So fuck everybody.
We saw a load of men talking about the differences between men and women. But what do women think of that? But how to find out?
Well, that's right, Stu. You can't just go up to a woman at a bar or a party, introduce yourself, and start talking to it, can you?
Well, you can. I mean,
But imagine, what if you could catch one alive and find out its secrets?
Catch one?
Yeah, that's what I did earlier today. I lured one back here with the promise of a muffin.
A muffin?
No, Stu, a Canadian muffin, not what you're thinking. An ordinary English muffin. That would be ridiculous. And here it is.
Hello.
Now, you're a woman, aren't you? Do you think that men and women are as different as the comedians have said?
No, there's some differences, but we are all the same, basically. And what we've seen, there's a load of crass sexist generalizations.
Well, there you have it.
Can I have my muffin now?
Yeah, of course. There you are.
Oh, muffins. There's been a misunderstanding. I thought you were coming back here for oral sex. So sorry.
No, it was muffins that we were coming back for. What?
You idiot.
Uh-oh. I wish I had a real friend, Stu.
It's no fun to argue with a man. Oh, you argue with a man and the first thing he'll do is insist on sticking to a subject. Women, we're exciting to fight with because it takes us years to prepare. First, we need to find out all we can about their past relationship. She never wore a bra. Isn't that interesting? Then we tuck that little tidbit away in the back part of our brain. Then at just the right moment, months later, when you're arguing about something totally different, and it doesn't look like you're gonna win, you need to reach back there, grab it, and use it. Well, just because I'm no braless slut like that last woman you went out with. I think it's impossible to be married to somebody and not fight with them. I bet if Mother Teresa had married Gandhi, they'd have fought over who ate less. One thing we gotta admit, women, I hate to admit this, but it's true. We lost the remote control war. I don't know how we lost this war, but we did. And you want to know something? Every single man in this room honestly believes deep in his soul that a remote control has too much power for any woman. Give me that thing, honey. You ain't quite ready to handle it yet there, baby. Lucky for you, Captain Control is home. We don't snore, we don't perspire, and we don't pass wind. If we didn't bitch, we'd explode.
Well, it's been quite good today, hasn't it? What is the matter with you still?
It's the ennui, Stu. It still hasn't gone.
Well, how about a muffin?
No, that won't help at all.
I'm sorry, I tried. What more can I do?
Okay.
Oh, no.
See you next time.
I could have had oral sex with a woman, Stu.
Tomorrow night's Britcom slot is amply filled by the fantastic Paramount Presents. In a few minutes, it's the second part of the 30-kilo man story in Ellen, after Robin, of course.